Right, this is just a short film here. Now we're in Khao Noi and we're just heading down past Murphy's. Murphy's bar is just there on the right. I assume you can see it. And as we go down here, there's Pattaya Hill Village on the left. There's a Continental Bakery. And there's, what else have we got? Whipper Bar. And then there's a sign here for Sunny's. We're actually going to go that way. On the left is the Black Swan Bar. And there's a 7-Eleven here. And we're just going to take a right into it. And there we go, we're in. Now this is a cut through. It's a great little road. It's a bit fiddly, but it's useful if you want to go from Khao Noi, or even if you're on Khao Talo, you can go on to Khao Noi and then cut across, go across Nuern Plub Wan. Let me adjust the camera. Across Nuern Plub Wan and go to Soi Siam by the little market where Tony's gym used to be, which closed down. Alright, safety first. We got some men there in the road. They've actually got cones out, which is a pretty hardly ever seen, that one. With cones, they must have pinched off somebody. Oh, here's the other ladder. No cones for that one. Frequently there's just one ladder and there'll be somebody up it or somebody at the bottom or not. And they're just in the road. Scary. So going down here, there's a bit of a Y junction here. I'm not sure how to explain it, but the road goes round to the left and it goes round to the right. And there's a sort of a Y painted in the middle, so nobody knows who has to give way to who. And then we go down here. There's a few little housing places. There's a little bit of grass and stuff on the right where they've got a few temporary places for selling fruit. And then going down here, there's a little turning on the left here. It's almost impossible to see, but there are a few signs there pointing that way, and frequently there's somebody coming out of it, so you tend to not miss it too much. And then we're on the road that goes through to Nuern Plub Wan. This one is only a small soy and it can be quite busy, and it's full of people selling stuff here and there. Small shops, food shops. It's a bit early for food shops at the moment. They don't tend to be open until a bit later, but there's always somebody who wants to eat. And of course there's no overtaking. There's a man on a bicycle here and it's hard to get past. They tend to drive nowhere near the side of the road. And there's a small junction here where you can turn off. There's two places there. One, they're like mom and pop shops, opposite corners. The one on the right is closed now. Just leaves the one on the left. And then here we go. Whoop. It's strange around here now because you don't know who's got money and who hasn't got money. There are people here that have got a few quid. In fact, that's wrong. There's a few people here that have a few baht, and there's like building going on. So this is Nuern Plub Wan. We do a quick left and a turn right, and we're off again, going towards Soi Siam. Well, eventually there's a man turning right in front of me, but he isn't. He's shopping for food, I think. So we go down here. And there's some shops there, just knickknacks. There's a cafe, looks like it's closed. There just aren't the people to support things now. People have shops and things like that, and there aren't the people. This is not really an expat area. We're over on the other side of the Sukhumvit Road. There are a fair few expats around here. Lots of them live over here, but it's a big area. They're scattered around everywhere. So most of the people over here are Thais, and because there's no customers, because there's nothing going on, because nobody's spending money, the Thais don't get any money that are indirectly supplied with money. They might have a little shop and there's no customers, and they come back here with a family and they can't bring any money back. And then there's people over here that rely on the second event, so people over there get money from the tourists, they come over here and spend their money. Well, they don't come here and spend their money because they don't have any, because there ain't no tourists. It's just a complete knock-on effect. I noticed the other day, well, I've noticed a few times, the gold shops are open. Now everything here is shut down. You can't have any shops open really, apart from selling food as a takeaway or a store. But the gold shops are open. I thought that's a bit strange, because who can afford to buy gold? But then I thought, they're not open so that people can buy gold. They're open so people can take it back and cash it in, because they need the money. And that's probably true. But then the other day, I was outside a gold shop for a different reason, and a girl walked out with a little bag of red bag with a little bit of gold in that her Thai boyfriend had bought her. So obviously somebody here and there has a few quid. So I'm going to turn left here. This is where the market is. I'll turn left here and then I will just pull in. I'm not sure I could do a U-turn. So this is where the action happens. This is where we come from Nuern Plub Wan and Khao Noi into this road. So that's the road there on the right, and just there on the right is a big market. And we're going to go back up this road and head back up where we came. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye bye.